All right, friends, welcome back to Enshrouded. Today is going to be a shorter episode, and what we're going to be doing is just looking at the base. I don't want to ruin too much there. We'll come over here where I haven't really changed anything at all. So I've been playing a ton, got a lot of resources, and decided to kind of spend the week focusing on rebuilding this base. So if you're not sure where my base is, let me go ahead and pull that up for you here. So I decided to build my base right here in this Harvest Homestead area, right next to this very large Woodguard Cathedral building right here. But it was a pain. So we're gonna look at a couple of different things here. We got some trees growing and they're starting to sprout. They're looking good, looking good. This was the first structure I started to kind of fix up as I went along, I guess. It started with the roof. I repaired the roof and everything like that, and the walls. There was a bunch of rubble and stuff in here, and I really wanted to give the blacksmith and the carpenter like a nice space that was kind of their own. So this is what we've got going on in here. We've got some trophies in the back, got a chandelier up there. They've got heat, they've got warmth. I've been doing this thing where I stick all of my repair benches or the workbenches kind of backwards so that that protruding part goes in and clips into a wall of some kind so you can't see it, and then decorate it so it just looks like a table. So this way I still get the functionality of it, but it doesn't look like this like really low level just workbench. But yeah, this is what I got going on in here. They've got little things at their station, candles. He's got a table with a drink on there. I really like this area. It came out exactly like I was hoping it would. I was able to fix the floor up in here. Fixing floors in this area is a pain. It is a pain. So we've got a bunch of smelting areas back here. We've got this nice kind of torch thing going on. We've got plenty of plants growing everywhere. I've been putting the little scarecrows out since we've unlocked those. I was doing some terrain stuff with this well, so it looks kind of weird right now, so just kind of ignore that. That will be the last building I fix up. I have not begun on that one. But this is the main project here. This house is very large. It's big. It holds all of my companions, but it was super, super damaged. I mean, it was gravel was everywhere around the sides of the building. The roof was broken in very multiple parts, like all over the place. The basement was messed up. The floors inside were messed up. But I repaired this entire home, and it was a labor. It was a labor of love. But it was a labor, like, I'm not gonna lie. And I left kind of the overgrowth back here because I felt like it felt natural back here. Like there would be overgrowth, but I did remove all the rubble and fix the ground and things like that. But I know what you're really hoping to see is the inside of the house. So let's go ahead and go inside. So you'll notice that all of the pathways now have doors. We have our hunter in here. She's got her own little area with multiple stations and room to grow as we unlock more of her stations. She's got a kitchen area. Everywhere is heated in this home. We've got some nice tables with some nice decorations. Another reason I wanted this house is because it had a lot of pre-built stuff in there. Like I put this candle here, but this kind of shelf with the books, they were already there. And books are crazy expensive, like insanely expensive to make in this game. But I feel like this is comfortable. It's cozy, but yet still open, and I have room to grow here. We'll take a look at the kitchen now. So in the kitchen, of course, we have our farmer. We've got this nice table that was here with this glowing letter. I really like the look of that and the light that it gives off. We'll go ahead and close the door. And we've got an upgraded table with some silverware and things like that. We've got our stations. We've got a recessed oven inside, or a kind of fireplace inside of here. I changed some of the shaping of this fireplace. I changed the shaping of a lot of things. All the floors had to get ripped out, replaced. All the ceilings had to get ripped out, replaced. The furniture. But I tried to leave as much of the other stuff as possible. As you can see, these books, that's not something you can generate. Like, that's just a messed up look. I don't think you can make a stack of books look like that. But, yeah, so I tried to keep things that I could keep, and I really like the feel of this room too. This room I really like. So I made myself like a little office area of my own where I could come in, you know, sit down, read a book by candlelight, stare at this dude's head on the wall, have some storage to kind of put things in. These aren't really usable storage, but, you know, like role-playing elements, I guess. And then we can go down into the basement. One of the things I like so much about this room, though, is I prefer in my builds to have smaller, cozy things, not big, huge castles that have like thousands and thousands of rooms in them, or these big open spaces. I like tight, but yet cozy areas. So I feel like the basement came out really well. I wanted to have a nice area for my storage, so I just kind of put doors on here, replaced all the walls, flooring, ceiling, but kind of added this shroud wood wall here. And we're going to put some shelves in here and add more additional special storage, but not quite yet. So I thought this was just kind of funny. And again, this is more of an RPG element roleplay thing. But like if you come back this way, you've got this nice little bathroom with a privacy wall, little light reading material, some candles to help with the smell. You can wash your hands here, maybe have a little drink or put a drink down before you head on in. And you got a fireplace again to keep you warm. Pretty much anywhere you go in this building, you are going to be warm. I want to close these doors. The thing about these doors is like, yeah, you got to be right in the right spot. Otherwise, they push you inside. So again, I've got my repair bench here or workstation where I can get to it, but it just looks like a table because the other part is sunken into the wall. And then I went ahead and made this guy even creepier than he already was. He now has like bones and stuff recessed into the wall. He's doing all of his weird dark magic. I didn't bother removing any of the broken stuff because the dude is weird and he probably would like broken furniture because he's creepy like that. There's also this part that I plan on expanding at some point and turning into an underground area. So that will lead down into a huge open space where we can maybe have like a ritual room for this guy or something. I don't know, man. That guy's so weird. So then the best part of the house, and probably took the most amount of work, was the upstairs. Oh my goodness. This was a nightmare rebuilding these roofs. So the roofs are all double layered. If you try to rebuild this house yourself, one thing you should know is all the roof pieces, you're gonna have to repair the outside and then put another roof underneath it to make it look like this. So but getting this floor cleared up was really, really harsh. That's my room. We'll save that for last. We come in here. We've got sleeping quarters for... We've got beds out there, but there's sleeping quarters for some of the companions. I fixed up the attic area, which was also pretty trash, but there's not really too much up here. I left a few things that were here and created this little loft area where I also plan on putting some additional things, maybe some workstations that I don't want to really look at. But yeah, we've got some living space here. We've got a second bathroom that's upstairs, so you can use the bathroom in here. This is the only tub in the house right now, and we haven't unlocked a shower, so you can only take a bath. So there's that. And then finally, there is the master bedroom, which is my living space. So see if we can go ahead and... Yeah, it always wants to like pick things up, so I have to be careful what I'm clicking when I'm walking around here. But yeah, we've got some shelves. These were in here, so I was able to leave them and add some candlelight, which looks great. We've got the bed. We've got the fireplace, which I'm using the basic fireplace here because there's so much warmth. It doesn't really matter. I just kind of encased it in stone to give it kind of a different look. Then we can come out of here and get ready for our adventures as we go out. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. It took me, what are we looking at record time-wise here? So 9 minutes it took me to kind of walk through this, maybe less actually, as I trimmed this video down a bit. But it took me, I don't know, 6-7 hours over multiple days to do all this. It was a lot, like moving the tables, moving the farming areas. We've got a lot of the forest beets kind of growing. And then back here, I started playing with some of the pathing, but I'm having a hard time, like, getting things level. So I'm still working on that. We've got all our flax growing back here, which that's like 150. It doesn't look that much, but there's like 150 there. So next is this. This is the next piece I want to do, upgrade. This is my little flame sanctuary in here. Figure out how to make this look a bit different. I don't think I'll be changing the roof. I kind of like it. I kind of like the structure, and again, it's small. We just have some repairs to make, but I want to do something in here to make it look a bit different. So I have to play around with that. And then the last thing we'll do is fix up the barn. Well, that's not true. We'll fix up the barn at the very end, and then I'll make these crops out here nothing more than a visually appealing farmland, but never to actually be harvested. And we'll fix our little area so when you enter our town, like the lanterns work and all of that stuff. So I'm going to let the time pass and then give you a quick walkthrough of what things look like at nighttime, because they look a little bit different. And we'll be right back. All right, guys, it's nighttime now, and I'm just going to put some soft music on and give you a nighttime tour. Enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Mining Positivity.